got our top 6 in numerical order. Numerical, not the way they're going to finish necessarily. Let's bring back our top 6. Number 1, Lionel Beyeke. Number 3, Dallas McCarver. Number 7, Juan Morel. Number 8, Fawad Abiad. Number 9, Cedric McMillan. And number 10, Maxx Charles.
All right, this is our top 6.
Turn the mic over to Steve Weinberger.
Thank you, Lonnie. Gentlemen, take one step to your right, please.
They're good to go.
Spread out. Quarter turn to the right.
This is the head judge, Steve Weinberger, taking them in through their quarter turns. Give the audience
Quarter turn
one
to the
last
right.
look. Comparing them from the floor up.
Quarter turn to the right. Face front. Cedric and Fouillade switch places, please. Dallas and Juan switch places, please.
There we go. So Cedric has moved to the
Fouillade
center.
and Maxx switch places, please.
Dallas McCarver.
Yeah, right beside him. So let's see how these
Lionel and
guys
Juan switch places, please.
moving them all around.
It's good to see them having a good time.
It
It
is.
is. 'cause
Gentlemen,
this is
spread
so
out.
tense.
Yeah.
Front double bicep.
Wait, good. Wow, this is nice.
I think Dallas actually tightened up a little bit from this morning. What do you guys think?
Front lat spread.
Really, really, really pretty lines to be such a big man. You know, it's
When he hits his poses hard, you can see the separation in his legs. It's just sometimes he lets off of them.
Side chest.
But he has deep separation in his quads.
That was actually a really pretty shot for Cedric.
Yeah, this is a very pretty shot on him. But also Maxx Charles over there is looking really, really impressive too. The waist up, really crisp.
Back double bicep.
You know, I was glad to see Fouad in this lineup here too, because he looks good.
From left to right, we have is that Fouad Abiad at the end?
Yes.
Maxx Charles. We have
Cedric.
Cedric McMillan.
Dallas.
Dallas.
Lionel.
Lionel Beyeke and Juan Morel. And those are some very impressive rear bicep shots.
Relax. Spread out a little. Back lat spread.
If you're just tuning in, this is the top 6 of the men's finals, and the judges are giving us a chance to see the last comparison.
Man, Dallas is thick from the rear, his back.
He is
It's
thick.
broad.
I would say Fouad, he's
Side
really
tricep.
hard. Juan looks really good.
I love how Juan is continuing to improve his physique.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to say something positive about Maxx Charles right now. He
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
looking really impressive in this lineup, you know. But tonight, you know, it looks like it's definitely going to go another way. But I think you want to give a certain respect to Maxx Charles fighting it out. He looks great. Look at his condition.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know. He could move up here.
I think
No?
he has. I think he has actually moved up, you know, from earlier.
We can't count him out.
True, absolutely.
Favorite, most muscular.
Very interesting. You know, I look at Juan Morel on the very end. That's a really
And we
strong
can have a
pose
little
on him,
Posedown
especially when
music.
he hits that front most muscular. Standing next to Lionel Beyeke, now about to leave the stage.
You know, let's see how they go out here and get into the crowd. And this is always the funnest part for me. I love watching the guys get out and do this.
You think so? You know, I felt the most exhausted around this time.
Really?
You know, at the show. What about you, Flex?
You know, honestly, it all depends on how I felt I was doing. If I felt I was winning, hey, I'm giving it all I have.
Yeah, you have
it's
all
just
that.
it's an emotional drain if you think you're really in a deep fight with somebody, uncertainty. It just messes with you mentally. But it's a feeling you have when you just really feel you're superior that night. It's like, okay, it's like I'm untouchable, you know. But hopefully somebody don't reach out and touch you.
Yeah. Well, this is a very new thing, I would imagine, because I think in your day they really didn't give the athletes the free reign to walk
that
around.
started
Right.
back with you and Branch and all you guys would start going out into the crowd. And I think because y'all were doing that while y'all were guest posing, and it just caught on. And so now, I mean, I know the audience loves this.
And the advent of taking a selfie, you know, people with their cell phones, you
Absolutely.
know. This is a wonderful photo op opportunity.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
for
to
the
say,
audience.
hey, I was there. I saw this. I was
Yeah.
live in that audience on that night.
Absolutely.
I know when I was a kid, you got a chance to see these guys in the magazines. They weren't in your gym. They didn't live around your way. You didn't see them, you know, in the local places where you hung out. You know, so you could only see this in the magazines. And usually when you did, it was these doctored photos that were professionally done and nothing like what you could, you know, see now with a selfie or with a Polaroid. Or, you know, and that's, I think, what this does. This allows you to say, hey, I was there.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I still have a Polaroid. Do you? I will say this. The very first shot of the Arnold Classic when I came, my first time was on a Polaroid camera.
Okay. I don't know anyone. You're the only person I know that has a Polaroid
And I
camera.
still have that picture.
Yes. You're in a digital age now. We are in a digital age.
You
Welcome.
brought up the Polaroid.
This is true. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. See Dallas McCarver right there getting a lot of love in the crowd from the audience here.
No, I think this is great because it's the only time that the audience actually really gets to interact with their favorite bodybuilder. Other than that, they're always on stage, untouchable, unreachable.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I think it gives them a reality check on how big these guys really are on stage when they walk amongst them. You know what I mean?
You know, I mean, absolutely. One of those things that's always deceiving is how the guys are when they're all covered up versus when they're out there
Right. That's
like
right.
this.
Even the women.
Yeah.
Even the women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even the women. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm sitting here right now with you the first day, yesterday, I was blown away. Wow. Wow. A lot of muscle. Your family has a lot of muscle going on.
Our daughter's in trouble.
No, whoever messes with your daughter's in trouble.
Yeah, well, yeah, mama and daddy can shoot.
Yeah.
Everybody got a close-up and personal look.
Dallas McCarver walking like he's large and in charge. Fuad Abiyad second back to the stage, and these guys are exhausted.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, and not just tonight. The whole journey of getting ready, everything they've been through, the dieting, the training, the cardio, the posing, the tanning.
There's so much that goes into this.
Yeah,
We got to get it
that the
going,
audience don't
fellas.
see. They just see the finishing product.
Yeah, I heard you talk
Who
about
we
that
got
a little
back
bit
there?
yesterday,
Cedric?
You said that this was a process that was all-consuming.
Can't stop at the
Yes.
popcorn
I
booth.
mean, this is something that, you know, when you're